What's good, YouTube? It's Aiden here. How you guys all doing? Hopefully well. Making this video kind of half outside, half inside because it's freaking really pretty out today. Um, but I just want to talk to you guys about the Philly conference. Um, awesome conference. Had a great time. It was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Left on Saturday night. Got there. Slept like 3 hours on Thursday. Got there like 11 o'clock. But so got there on Thursday. It was pretty. There was a decent amount of people when I first arrived, probably around 11 or 12. But signed in with 0.5cc and actually was adjacent to Skylar. I don't know if anybody else watched him. He's pretty popular on YouTube. I'll put his channel down there. Skylar, I think it's like Skylar 11 or something like that, but I'll put it below. But yeah, cool dude. Me and him kind of, I feel like we're on the same wavelength. We're both like open and honest, and not trying to be anything we're not. So he was really cool. Got to hang out with him the 3 days. Met like massive amounts of people, which was awesome. I mean, handfuls and handfuls. It would be like an hour and like 20 minutes, I think, was one session, and then there'd be like 20-minute gap, and then another session, 20-minute gap. So, some people stuck around, hung out with me. It was really cool. I don't even know how many people I met. If you guys are, if you didn't like 0.5cc on Facebook, I'll put a link, like them, and then you see some pictures, and then I put some other pictures up at my Facebook account. But yeah, and those weren't even all the people I met. It was so cool. Like, I don't know, something about meeting people in the community and like sharing knowledge and ideas, and it like rejuvenates me. Reminds me that like everything I do is worth it, and you know, I feel like, by giving to you guys gives back to me and vice versa, and we kind of just like keep a cycle going where everybody benefits. Um, so that was really cool. And I went to two workshops. I was there with my wife, so we were watching the table, so it was kind of hard because, we couldn't really leave, but we could take turns. So we went to one workshop a day. I went to one workshop that was the metoidoplasty, the bottom surgery, but not the phalloplasty. So pretty much just rearranges what you already have instead of like putting something on. But it was interesting. Saw some pictures, but usually they have some people show actually, which I was really excited for, but nobody wanted to show, which I can't blame them. But it was a little disappointing. Apparently people showed in the fallow, but I've already seen one up close. I don't really need to see anymore. Um, so yeah, that was cool though. Informative. And then I went to another one the next day. That was what was it? Oh, top surgery show and tell. Went to that one. That was cool. There's so many people. I was kind of impressed on how many younger people have surgery already. I mean, we're talking teenagers with surgery. I was impressed. And thankful that like all their parents obviously were supportive enough in their transition that they helped either raise the money or gave them the money, or even just give them the permission and support to have surgery at such a young age. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. Um, whoa, sorry, my cat's trying to escape. They're not allowed out here. They're trying to get it though. So that was cool. Then what else happened? Yeah, went to the OP party. That was sweet. Jam freaking packed. Everybody there went to the party, but it was pretty cool. Got a little dancing, a little drinking. It was fun. People kept asking me, people who went to this one but they haven't gone to SCC, they kept asking me to compare the two, and it was kind of hard to compare the two because like SCC just has a different vibe, and this place had a lot of like one thing I was saying, the difference between this and SCC is that SCC is more, I feel like you're either trans male or trans female, not so much in the middle. I mean, whether or not you're on hormones or whatever, that's not the case. It's more or less just people identify more as trans male or trans female. This place was much more under the whole umbrella. I mean, we had a lot of genderqueer variant people, a lot of transmasculine people, gender masculine, like all over the spectrum. Not specifically identifying as transgender, but falling under the umbrella because they're not exactly identifying as cisgendered either. So that was really cool. I've never really been exposed to that many people. And I must say that SEC is much more trans female oriented, or at least the 2 years I went, they are. But the second year was less. Like the trans men are coming to SEC. The trans women are kind of already there, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So there was much more trans men slash queer masculine people at the Philly conference than there are at SEC. But yeah, it's just a different vibe. This one was much more, you don't sleep there like SEC. You sleep at the place that you have the conference. You're more going in and out of this conference place. SEC, you're more, you're in the hotel the whole time pretty much, except for maybe you go out to get some food or something. But they have events in the hotel at nighttime. It's more of a, I feel like I could get to know people better at SCC because we're surrounded by each other more like constantly without room to leave, as opposed to this place. I mean, I'm sure I could have gotten to know people just as closely, but it was more faces than relationships. Do you know what I mean? They were both cool in their own ways, but yeah, it was awesome. Point 0.5cc did great. I cannot complain at all. I mean, we almost sold out, which was freaking awesome. Got a lot of people to know about the surgery fund and just get it popping in that. It was great. Um, yeah, I think the most beneficial part, besides meeting everybody, was the fact that I got to see way more people underneath the umbrella of transgender, underneath like not being or identifying as cisgender. It was really cool to see a girl with like a little bit of a beard. You know what I mean? Like just the fact that there's people out there that are just living exactly how they want to live, no gender really specific, and just screw it. Just doing what you want to do and being proud of it is really cool to me. This light is like, I feel like, Jesus or something. It's like crazy. Um, but yeah, really cool. I definitely suggest. I'll be there next year for sure. My wife really liked it too. A lot of partners, which was awesome. Um, if you ever have a chance to go to something like this, it's a way to make you feel connected. You know what I mean? You see everybody there and you feel like you're not alone. You actually get to talk to people. You get to meet people. I mean, I've had relationships with some of the people through Facebook and online, but I've never met them until now. So that was really cool. Um, but yeah, if you guys want to see some more pictures, like I said, friend me on Facebook or like point 0.5cc on Facebook. I'll put the information in the Dropbox or whatever box it is. But yeah, it was awesome. I definitely highly suggest, whoops, if you have an opportunity to go to something like that, take advantage of it and go. It's really worth it. Yeah,